In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about how the question sets are automatically set up in LbQ and also how you can adapt them for your own use. If we just first of all select a question set, you'll see that most question sets, if we just go to something like fractions, keep it simple, most question sets have 4 levels. So we can see on the right here, if we scroll through, most have 4 levels. So level 1, understanding, level 2, fluency, level 3, reasoning, and level 4, problem solving. That's true, as I say, for most of the question sets. However, some of the question sets, particularly for years 10 and 11 for maths, are split into the different sections. So for example, for algebraic fractions, you can set a question set that's just understanding and fluency, and a question set that's just reasoning and problem solving. And you can also set a practice question set, which is just lots and lots of practice of the skill itself, without any problem solving, just 30 questions of straightforward practice. So as I say, there are some slight differences there. Taking a standard question set with the 4 levels, it might be that you want to use just part of that question set, or that you want to adapt the way that it runs. And that's really straightforward and easy to do. Once you've chosen your question set, using the 3 dots at the top right underneath the code for the question set, if you then go to adapt, you then get this menu first of all, which is about choosing the levels that you want to use. So it might be that you think that level 1 is too easy for the group you're teaching, or equally perhaps that level 4 is too difficult for the group that you're teaching, and you want to remove those levels. So let's say, for example, I don't want to use level 4, so I'm going to remove level 4. It'll then say, would like to apply it to the questions, so yes, I'd like those questions removed. So now it just contains those first 3 levels. Click on continue, I'll show you what else you can do. The standard setting is that for levels 1 and 2, you have to get 7 out of 10 correct answers before you move on to the next level. That can easily be changed here, so you can make it less or more using the menu at the top here. So it might be that I think, well, level 1 should be fairly straightforward, like them to move on quite quickly, so perhaps just 5 questions would be enough. And then when I move on to level 2, I'd like them to perhaps do 8 questions of that correctly, and then all of level 3. Once I've made that decision, I can then save that as an adaptation. The other thing I can do here is looking at the navigation and the randomisation. So if I want pupils to see the questions in a different order to their neighbour, I can randomise them. And navigation means that they can move forwards and backwards within that question set. If I take it off, then it will keep forcing them forwards. So that's extra decisions that you can make there. Once I'm happy with it and I've got it as I want it, let's randomise that first section. Then I just simply save. Once I've saved that adaptation, it's there just for me to see as an adaptation within the question set itself. So I just go to the add and subtract fractions question set, and you can see I have an adaptation here and the date that I made that adaptation. So that's a simple guide to adapting an existing question set. Hope that's useful.